Hello everyone, this is Daniel Patridge from Sabula Tech and OldRC.com. Today is the first new body released video in over a year. For those of you who haven't seen previous videos, let me go back to the beginning real quick and say the year was 2020. So let's see all this stuff. This should be exciting to see.
I guess we might as well show them.
All right, let's see it. Wow, holy cow. All right, so let's get back to the bodies here and let's see what we're releasing today with this video. We've got 3 wide style pan car bodies, RC10L, BoLink Intimidator, that kind of thing. And then we've got 1 narrow one down here. So let's start with this one right here. I believe, yeah, this is the short track, yep, Raven. This one, I don't have a year or what it's trying to replicate, but it is kind of a more unique one. It's got molded in netting on the side. It's got a bar like you would have inside the whole cab of the vehicle, kind of molded in there for some reason. It's got exhaust tips sort of molded in the side over on the passenger side of that. Unlike all the other ones that we have, it's got hood pins molded in areas, were molded in here, plus the 4 across the front bumper. None on the rear deck like actually all the rest of these have. So yeah, this one's a little bit different. And in fact, I think there's 3 out of the 4 here are the Ravens. Next here is the 89 Raven, and this is a short track one. I believe, was this one a short track too? Yeah, this was a short track one as well. This one has molded in net, doesn't have that extra bar, stuff in there. Doesn't have the exhaust on the side at all. This has the 4 hood pins across the top, 2 on the back deck. It doesn't have, unlike this one, and I think all the rest of them, it doesn't have a molded in fuel filler area on the side there. So that makes it a little bit different than the rest of them. You'd have to use our universal stock car sticker set that we make and sell to put that in there, which is a great fit for all these. It's been tested. The window netting that comes with the set will fit on all these. You just trim it at the height and where you want it at after you place it. It's really great. And you get some fake sponsor stickers to put in there. You get all the hood pins. I think there's NACA ducks in there as well. All right, next one. This is a 91 Raven, and this one is got molded in netting on the side, hood pins on the front, hood pins on the back, got the fuel filler door. Yeah, not a whole lot to say about that one. Then finally, the one I think a few people have been waiting for is the narrow, what is it? I don't know a year, I think on this one, either short track Monty. The short track Monty. This one has a kind of more unique front grill on it there area. You can see there's little intakes molded into the side there, or into the front bumper area, I should say. This one was also a spec class body back in the day for Trinity, BoLink, and TRC. So it was not just a BoLink body, but it was a BoLink body that was approved for the spec racing back in the mid to late 90s, I believe. So we've done a few of these. This one also fits the RC10 DS, and you don't need any body mount sort of lowering kit that BoLink made. Yeah, this will work with the stock mounts. No modifications needed on your DS to make this one fit, according to BoLink back in the day. So yeah, you can get this one and run it on your DS if you like. This will doesn't have molded in window net on the side, but once again, if you get our universal sticker set, that'll go on there just right, and you can just trim it to fit the way you want it. So yeah, all these will be on the store in eBay right as soon as you see this video out. They're going to be available, and I should say the next release of videos should hopefully, or bodies should hopefully happen not in over a year's time. We've got another stock car body that it needed a little repair on the rear spoiler. We're about done with that, and that one should come out in the next video. And then we've got a 12 scale truck body that's been run a few times, but there's been problems with it. We've had to do a lot of work on the mold to try and improve the results on it. So that one hopefully will be one of the next ones that comes out. And it may be the only two that we do. We might have another 12 scale one in there, I'm not sure, but there will probably not be any 10 scale. The other bodies that are 10 scale that need to come out still have severe damage. One of them has basically the whole rear spoiler is missing. I think it's another spec one. I'm pretty sure it's a spec one. I think it's a lime one, I think. And it is severely damaged, so we have to rebuild this whole rear spoiler. Luckily, we have an original body to go off of to help make it so it's pretty close to the way it should be originally. Then we've got a what is it? A touring car body, which I don't think will be real popular, but it has a big chunk that was removed out of the back side here, and we've put the chunk back in. And it's not sitting perfect. We're going to try and smooth out as best as we can, but it will never be as good as it used to be. We're just going to let it go with that. Because it's on the rear, part of it's in where, you know, the labeling of the car name and the part number is, and part of it's a little bit in the rear bumper. We're just not going to worry about it. It's on the back of it. It doesn't affect the body that much, so we're just going to make it kind of as good as we can get it and just let it go with that. We're not going to try and make it perfect since it's on the back. In fact, if it was somewhere else on the car, we probably wouldn't even bother. But repairing it, we just write it off and say, nope, that's never going to come out again. But since it's in the back, we're going to try and do the work to repair it and everything. So look for that. Look for those other two, hopefully sometime in the next 6 months, I hope. The other ones may be another year before you see those, because it's just the amount of repairs and time that's required to get those done. And there's not enough time in the day a lot of times to get everything done. So thanks for watching and have a great day. Bye-bye.